Okay, boys and girls, to do your best job understanding this nonfiction article about the moon, it's really important that we understand some new vocabulary words. So the first word I want to introduce to you is satellite. So the word satellite means something traveling around Earth or another planet. So I want you to say that with me and do the movement. Put your hands together, put it around your head. Satellite. So the moon is Earth's only natural satellite. And a satellite is something that travels around Earth or another planet. Satellite. You try it. What's a satellite? You're right. A satellite is something that travels around Earth or another planet. We also talked about the moon's orbit around Earth. And an orbit is the path one object takes around another. So the moon orbits around Earth, and the Earth orbits around the sun. So orbit means the path one object takes around another. I want you to try that now. Hold one hand out in a fist, take one finger and move it around. Orbit, the path one object takes around another. Great job. So far we know two new words. We know satellite and you know orbit. Great job. The moon is covered in craters, and a crater is a large bowl-shaped hole. Crater. I want you to try that one with me and make an angry face because a crater didn't get there gently. Crater. What's a crater? A crater is a large bowl-shaped hole. That's why we're going to make a bowl with our arms, just like that. Good job. The next thing we learned about in our article is that the moon looks different every time we look up at the sky, and that's because the moon goes through phases. Phases are a stage in a process of change. Phases. You try that. Phases. The stage in a process of change. So lots of things have phases. Think of the phases of a caterpillar changing into a butterfly, or the phases that an egg goes through to become a chick. The moon goes through phases too. And those are stages, steps in a process of change. Awesome. And our last word is so cool. This word is gravity. Gravity is a force that makes everything fall towards the earth. Gravity is what lets us stand up without floating away. Gravity. I want you to try that. Make two fists and then pull your muscles into your belly. Gravity. Because gravity is a strong force. That's why astronauts have to tie themselves down to their beds at night so they don't float around while they're sleeping. So you learned 5 new words today. The first word you learned is satellite, and that's something traveling around Earth or another object. The next word you learned was orbit. An orbit is the path one object takes around another. A crater is a large bowl-shaped hole. We also learned phases. Phases are a stage in a process of change. And the last word we learned, gravity. Gravity is a force that pulls everything towards Earth. You try those 5 words yourself. The words and the definitions are all attached as files to our lessons for this week for ELA. So you can print them out, or you can play cover the word with them. You can play guessing games or memory with the words and the definitions. It's totally up to you, whatever fun you want to have with them. Charades would be really fun if you want to act them out. This would be satellite. This is orbit. Here's crater, phases, and gravity. Nice job. I'm so proud of you for practicing your vocab words today.